goal is to bring you your next favorite band.
Sweet, that intro is my new favorite band. That's phenomenal. I'm so excited to be on.
Yeah. I heard a rumor that you might be able to play that song live today.
You heard correctly. Yes.
Excellent. So,
Good enough for Robin.
I don't know when I rock out here on your next favorite band show.
and listen, it's going to be everybody's favorite band.
Phil, you weren't supposed to make me get all... God almighty,
But this
Phil.
is why we do it.
Like, seriously. I gotta gather myself. All right, go ahead.
Okay.
Welcome to your next favorite band. That's both the show title and our promise to you. We here at Stereophilia Studio are tireless in our pursuit of finding incredible, genre-defiant artists who are either a hot up-and-coming band or a group that has been delivering for years but have flown under the radar. Tonight, we have all of the exclusive live performances from our show from the time period of March 2023 from October 2023 to 2024. Each month, we will bring you live streams, audio podcasts, and perhaps even a live concert where you can listen to the stories and hear the music of artists personally curated by us based on what we feel will be worthy of your time. Be sure to subscribe and tune in to each episode because the possibilities are endless and you never know who will be
Your next favorite band.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to the show. I am your host, Philip Reese, and you are listening to your next favorite band. Happy holiday 4th weekend. We don't have a guest this week and thought it was a great time to also just share some of the exclusive live performances that have been on our show. This is actually volume 6, so 5 prior editions of this. Because some of the artists are just so gracious with their time and their talent and their trust in the live stream technologically working, and it always sounds amazing. I'm just always blown away by what we're able to pull off. Just because of technology progressing so nicely. We had produced the first 5 episodes of this type of content was up and until about basically October of 2023. So a little bit, basically the 4th quarter of last year. So from October through March, we have another chunk of songs for you to enjoy. But before we get to that, just wanted to touch on 2 things. One, if you see, I have a nice little bandage on my head today. And recently went to the dermatologist, and they did find some questionable cells. So I kind of wanted to just advocate for, especially during the summer festival season, wear your sunscreen and go to the dermatologist and check it out because early detection on that is huge. So make sure you get checked for skin cancers pretty regularly. And in the meantime, if you're clear and you know it, continue to lather up on the sunscreen. It's hugely important. So a little bit of a PSA there. But also wanted to mention a preview, save the date type thing. As you know, Music Fest is basically a month away. And we always do our Music Fest exordium. Exordium means the first part. It's a Latin phrase, and so we just use that to kind of mean our preview show. So on Tuesday, July the 30th, 7 p.m., we'll be going live from the Flying V Poutineery on Southside. They are kind enough to let us kind of set up shop there to do this while they're prepping for the fest, which is obviously a massively busy time for them. So we'll be checking in with them. They're one of the best food trucks at the event. So they have locations on both North Side and South Side, and they always do something clever and delicious with that. So we'll be checking in with Christy and the Flying V team about that. In addition, obviously, one of the big things is with basically around 400 plus bands over 10 days, sometimes it's important or helpful to get some curation. So we spent some time with Patrick Brogan of ArtsQuest. He's the program director over there, and is basically him and his team are responsible for setting up the entire lineup. So he has great insight into who you do not want to miss. David and I also share our picks, but it's definitely more important to catch his insight there. And Bobby Martrich from EPOWA, the Eastern PA Weather Authority, gives us some early weather prognostication. So that's huge to know because there often is at least one day that gets, that heavy summertime rain, thunderstorms. It's good to know when that might be happening. But he's incredible at what he does and is also a great person. So it's always good to connect with him on that. We'll also give some ideas on best day of the fest. We've got some live musical performances that'll be happening right there at the Flying V, which is also becoming a really hot venue here in Bethlehem. It's called Live at the V. And so there's a space for performers. And so Cass Noel and Mr. No Name will both be there in person to provide some live music in addition to everything else that we have going on. So again, Tuesday, July the 30th, 7 p.m. will be the start. It'll probably go about 2 hours just because there's so much there to cover. But hope you tune in for that. And enough of all that. Let's get to some music, Phil. And I think you're going to enjoy this. Again, this is the 6th volume of these exclusive live performances. Thank you to all the performers. And so please enjoy NextFavBand Sessions, Volume 6.
3, 2, 1. You have changed by Bandits on the Run.
Like one of the beautiful things to see here when you're on stage or when you spend any time looking into your music and your backstories, the support and the trust that you all have for each other and in each other, like, is how you're able to have that courage to maybe go and change and try something different and new because, you've got each other's backs. And I think that you shared earlier that, one of the big things is that things have changed. And you mentioned playing that song today live for us. Is that correct?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would love to.
That would be awesome.
Yeah.
Y'all are so observant. I just have to say thank you for seeing that and saying that, because that really is our MO, and that's, I think, why we've been able to create so much, is because we support each other.
I love that he said we've got each other's backs.
Oh yeah.
This might be not on the internet anywhere, but it's a tradition that we have is before shows we each go up to each other and look each other in the eye and go, "I've got your back.
I've got you.
Nice.
I got you back.
I got you back.
I've got your back."
Good.
Make sure
I love it.
It's
A
fantastic.
lot of people have documented this.
they started taking pictures.
Now we're
before
starting to
the-
get pictures of it.
on the stage. The three of us are huddling right before the set.
Yeah.
And saying that to each other.
Fantastic. Well,
Yeah.
let's bask in the glory of one of your more recent releases here. You have changed. Here is Bandits on the Run.
You have changed. You have flown away. How can I live without you? How can you come back someday? You have changed. I always thought we were one and the same, inseparable into the day when the heavens cracked open and the world split in two. How I tried through the cracks to hold on. I cried a river 1,000 miles long. I tried to find you with a lonesome bird song. I keep looking for a light, I keep looking for dawn, and I keep trying to find you, though I know that you're gone. You have changed. You have flown away. How can I live without you? How can you come back someday? You have changed. I still feel like you're hanging around, like I could get no wagon and find you for days and days. Well, I've been adrift and I'm not giving up, but it's getting so hard and I miss you so much. You have changed. You have flown away. How can I live without you? How can you come back someday? You have changed. I love you, and I wish we didn't have to say goodbye. I hate starting over, and I hate losing. Once you told me that living was a dance between tension and release, but I'm not ready to release. You're the one thing I keep, you're the one thing I need. You have changed. You have flown away. I've flown away. I've changed. I've flown away. How can I live without you? How can you come back someday? You have changed. You have changed, and I am not the same.
Stunning.
Amazing.
Awesome.
Yeah, that was
Beautiful.
beautiful. Thank you so much.
We got your
my
back.
gosh.
Thank
Oh, that's
Spooky by Clover.
you. So there's also other new music that just got released around the Halloween release of the song Spooky, which was perfect. And so that was another one you were going to perform today, right?
Yeah, Danny, let's do it.
Yeah. And then so again, we'll come off screen, and what you can do is give a little bit of backstory on there and then let her rip.
All right, sounds good. All right, I'll talk while you get that set up. So Spooky is a song that I wrote that was inspired by my very eccentric upbringing. Both my parents were artists, and our home was always filled with, like I said earlier, strange music. We had lots of pets. At one point, we had pet ducks. We had dogs, cats, an African bullfrog. It was just like really this whimsical home. So I wanted to write this song about that experience, and also how I feel like all of that made me the witchy woman I am today. So this song is called Spooky. Born in a basket to shopkeepers and mystical things. Disco balls, waterfalls, mantras and winds. More comfortable with your feet in the dirt, running around topless. Who needs a shirt anyway? She was taught to question every lesson in the book. Love big, live proud, be loud, and Just like no one's looking now. She's a witch in the wind, riding on a piece of patriarchy. She dismantles within, nobody suspects a thing. She casts spells in her songs and puts them up on streaming platforms, so you can all sing along and manifest your destiny. She don't need Halloween to get spooky. La da 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 da. La da 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 da. Post equinox cry with a blood red sky, honoring the summer and the death of the fireflies. La da 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 da. La da. Trick or treat, she's a freak. Light language in her sleep. What's she throwing in her tea? Affirmations on repeat like I'm a fucking goddess. There's nothing that can stop me. She will start to question every lesson in the book. Love big, live proud, be loud and dance like no one's looking now. She's a witch in the wind, riding on a piece of patriarchy. She dismantles within, nobody suspects a thing. She casts spells in a song and puts them up on streaming platforms, so you can all sing along and manifest your destiny. She don't need Halloween to get spooky. La da 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 da. La da 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 da. She don't need Halloween to get spooky.
Awesome. I love that song.
I Hate Love Songs by Seth Witcher.
I understand that you might play for us today.
But I will sing for you a
Okay.
song that is my biggest song.
Okay.
Yeah. It's called I Hate Love Songs.
Oh, I love it.
And
I do love that song.
Thank you. Yeah, for me it's gotten the most streams I've gotten on a song. It
Very
has
cool.
like 30,000 or so, which is cool for me.
Yeah. So here's what I'm going to do. While you grab your axe, if you want to tell the story, I'm going to put a log on the fire so that we have some good luminescence. And then we'll enjoy I Hate Love Songs.
Okay.
Cool.
So you were mentioning before that this guitar has its own set of stories.
Correct. So now when I play live, I use a pick a lot of the time. But when I first started playing, I would just use my fingers, and this is the guitar I did it with, and there's a lot of like my blood on the inside.
Oh.
Yeah.
So often guitarists will lose a pick.
Fantastic.
Will lose a pick on the inside, but you instead have shed bodily fluids on the inside of it.
Correct. And I will forever love this guitar because of that.
Sure.
Yeah.
It's a great color.
Thank you.
I love the blue. Or, there's probably a better color for that.
So
Like
Seth,
Turquoise. Yeah,
So Seth, you're tuning up. You and I actually discussed this very briefly before you played. I just think it's worth mentioning because I think it's interesting from a thing.
Yeah, we like the music nerd moments.
Well, I asked about your tuning, and so why don't you explain the tuning that you use just to get a little perspective on your approach?
I like to tune to D standard.
Right, which means the whole guitar is tuned down a whole step.
That's correct.
Yeah.
It's tuned down a whole step. Not for any reason other than when I first started to sing and play, I didn't sing very well and I wasn't confident in my vocal range. Now I know I have like a 4-octave range and I'm able to, whatever. But Yeah, I just keep it there now.
Right.
I'm just
It's
used to
become
it.
comfortable.
Correct. And
Yep.
it's nice having the option of like putting a capo on and like being able to do whatever.
Sure.
And, like I was saying, like I can I play a lot of songs, you know, with this guitar that I wouldn't be able to play in the same key, you know, on other guitars, because I tuned it down a whole set.
Yep. Fantastic. Cool.
Yeah. Thank you. This is I Hate Love Songs. I hate love songs, they're on the radio all day. Break up, make up, yeah, they're all the same. You would think that we'd all be on the same page, but I'm alone another dollar, another day. Another thing you hear everyone say, I'm sorry I hurt you that day. I wish I didn't do it that way. Please take me back so I'll be okay. I'll be honest, heartbreak comes easy, so I stay by myself. Now be honest, you hate catching feelings, cause that last relationship was hell. I fall in love too easily, I'm kicking and screaming inside of me, cause my heart skips a beat when our eyes meet, so I'd rather be by myself. Be honest, I've been hurt, nothing's worse, that love was a curse, lesson learned. She took my heart and threw it on the floor. She took my heart, now I don't feel no more. She took my heart, what was it beating for? I left my heart in the hands of Now be honest, heartbreak comes easy, so I stay by myself. Now be honest, you hate catching feelings, cause that last relationship was hell. I fall in love too easily, I'm kicking and screaming inside of me, cause my heart skips a beat when our eyes meet, so I'd rather be by myself. She told me she was happy, who knew that she was acting? I knew that I was happy, but something felt wrong was happening. Lost in my mind, fantasizing. She came back and said she was lying. I guess I should've known you were lying. Why does it hurt like this? Now I'm crying. I'll be honest, heartbreak came easy, so I stay by myself. I'll be honest, I hate catching feelings, cause my last relationship was hell. I fell in love too easily, I'm kicking and screaming inside of me, cause my heart skips a beat when our eyes meet. I don't wanna be by myself, don't wanna be by myself, don't wanna be by myself, I don't wanna be by myself, 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 by myself again. Thank you.
Oh, thank you. That was awesome.
No problem.
I was wishing there was a way we could focus more on you and not have us two knuckleheads in the shot. That would have been way nicer for you.
Bunch of ripped solos and national anthems with Dave Hill.
Do you want to rip a solo?
Sure, yeah.
With one of your distasteful guitars? Is that what you said?
Let's see.
Oh, sweet. We're going to come off screen and give you center stage.
Something just fell. Sorry. I can't play too loud. Can you guys hear that all right? I'm just playing nonsense. But yeah, I'm playing this. It's a very pointy guitar, and it's one of the few pointy guitars I can play sitting down. It's my favorite move, is just to go. Okay, that's probably good, right? Something like that.
Yeah, exactly.
Little piece of Eruption, little piece of Carry On Wayward Son.
Yeah, that's the bookends of life, really.
Right. That's what I was going to say. I was like, you pretty much held up the whole thing right there.
And you, this might be something you maybe do a little audition here. You've been asking to play the national anthem at an NHL hockey rink.
Yeah,
give a little taste to the various, maybe even the Philadelphia Flyers will pick it up.
I would love. I this past Friday I was home in Cleveland for Thanksgiving, and my friend Raj Suresh, hilarious comedian who lives here in New York, knew someone who worked for the Cleveland Monsters, the Columbus Blue Jackets farm team in the AHL, and they were playing the Toronto Marlies, and so I played the anthem. I played the. Okay, here we go. See, you get a little excitement here.
Right. You got to build
it. Everyone's like, "What's happening? We're in America." I'm skipping ahead.
Right, yeah.
Something like that. But then I did the Canadian one first.
Nice.
I screwed that one up though at the game itself. I was just like kind of looking out at all the lights and the people, and I just kind of got
you got in the moment,
distracted, and I kind of went. And then I recovered, but fortunately, the Toronto Marlies equipment manager, Will Burns, lovely young man, who was kind enough to hook me up with this sweet tracksuit. He's because I apologized to him. So my apologies to your entire organization for screwing up the Canadian national anthem. And he said, a lesser player would have crumbled, but you just recovered.
Right.
But as it happened, I was like, man, at least half the players here have to be Canadian, and they know what I've just done. Meanwhile, 13,000 Clevelanders, I don't think noticed.
No, probably. Yeah, you made it your own. That's all. You just kind of
artistic interpretation in the middle.
I mean, even if you listen to like Jimi Hendrix's version of the Star Spangled Banner, he doesn't skimp on the wrong notes. Granted, he was very high on drugs at the time.
As far as he's concerned, all of the notes in there are absolutely perfect.
Yeah. I mean, I was stone sober, and
listen. That happens.
Yeah, it happens.
Yeah.
Spells by Easy Honey.
You might be able to use the axe there to play a song tonight.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Well, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to give you kind of like full screen here. We'll come off, and then you can kind of describe the song, intro it, and play it, and then we'll come back on after that.
Okay. Cool. Okay, this song's called Spells, and I wrote this one in my furnished room above garage that I was living in about a year ago, maybe a little bit more than a year ago. The tinsel twang and the gals and all what they said, it's cracked up to be. They ask me how I go from town to town. I tell them slowly. Beer cans for ornaments and the sunsets kissing softly. I never fell in line with what other people think of me. The quiet hum of the bugs and singing creek, it's so damn real. Your Outlook inbox and your yellow pad making big money feels. I've got no meetings to make, but a girl who loves me so damn well. I'm not an outlaw today, but a dedicated searcher for spells. Have you found your spell? Have you found your spell? Found your spell? This love and laugh that we have may be the only thing that's worth living. 'Cause you can feel those cracks in your whole life that keep you tripping. Beer cans for ornaments and the sunsets kissing me softly. I'm not an outlaw today, but a dedicated searcher for spells. Have you found your spell? Have you found your spell? Have you found your spell? Thanks. Thanks very much.
Absolutely. Thank you. Thank you so much. That was gorgeous. Totally different version than what you'll find on the streaming platforms, and obviously probably also with the full band. That was really nice.
Thanks. Yeah, I think we had just started listening to The Cure maybe when we went and tracked that one. And to our defense, I don't think Darby was listening to The Cure, and he's the guy who came up with whatever that the hook, the actual hook, the actual hook in the song.
Well, again, it's the he's the master of melodies, but
yeah.
Lost Without by Shane Gorette.
I did hear a rumor that you might actually be able to play that song acoustically today for us.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. Maybe I can make it happen.
Well, if you are willing and able, let's do that now.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
Awesome. So you're going to grab your axe, and what we'll do is we'll come off the screen and let you have center stage, and we will just bask in the glory of Shane Group, and then we'll come on afterwards and kind of get to some of the promotions.
Right on. Cool.
I'm on a lost train going faster than I like. So many dark days going right out of my mind. And I need your loving so bad. Help me, babe, just to get it back. Need your loving so bad. I'm lost, lost, lost without. Tearing to pieces at the seams before my eyes. And it don't change, not a thing, the more I try. And I need your loving so bad. Help me, babe, just to get it back. I need your loving so bad. I'm lost, lost, lost without.
Love that song. Thank you so much for playing it. We are so honored when people do that, and the listeners always really love it as well.
No, right on. No problem.
Bushwick by Brittany Ann Trampa.
We'll talk about that in a second, because I understand you have some new music about to be released, and you're going to play them for us today, if I understand.
Yes,
Awesome.
I would love to.
We'll go right
Correct.
into that one. And
Yeah.
world intergalactic premiere. From
Hey, this song is called Bushwick, this little short story song. Meeting up with my ex-lover on a sidewalk in Bushwick in the dead of the winter, concerningly warm miraculously. We have pinned down an hour without an appointment or a show to perform. You regretfully say you've no new revelations about the week in October. Your devotion got sour. Said I figured that I came with no expectations. I miss you anyway. I got an hour. Crazy and loud starts to play as we're crying. I say the radio is great comedic timing. And oh no, I did it. I made you start smiling, and I start to feel it again. Will I find this location a little distracting? Someone digs through the garbage can. Just to our right, to our left, trendy college kids all reenacting the wildest moments of the party last night. Crazy and loud starts to play as we're crying. I say the radio is great comedic timing. And oh no, I did it. I made you start smiling, and I start to feel it again. Parting ways with my ex-lover on a sidewalk in Bushwick. You put on your headphones and I watch you go. Unfortunately, I confirmed I still love you. Can't do much about it, but at least now I know.
Thank you.
Oh, I was just
yeah,
lost
it's a
in
little
this.
abrupt.
No,
little bit of
no,
an
I was
abrupt
lost in
ending.
it. It's a beautiful one. It's what, like you said, what a stunning
you.
story that is. Yes, thank you so much. What a treat for us to be able to share brand new music and not even yet released music.
It's been
Always
a
a
treat for me
favorite.
too. Thanks, guys. Yeah.
Thank you.
No Control by Alex Radis.
We were gonna talk about the one particular song, "No Control."
Yeah.
So we were gonna chat about it a little bit here, and then have people watch you play it. So if you wanted to kind of share a little bit of the backstory of the song.
Yeah, sure. I had a CD release concert over at the Zollner Arts Center at the University. And I had spent, however much time preparing the record, however much time booking and promoting the show, years, months, and 3 days before the show I could barely talk, much less sing. Oh. And this was really a first for me. It's been a thing I've been dealing with ever since, but this was really the first time it happened. And the day of the show, I had gotten myself to maybe 70%. It was really disappointing. I wanted to be 110% for the show, of course. And that morning I woke up and I got this song in my head, and it was just this sort of like, I'm just gonna let my shoulders down. I don't have control over this situation.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't got no control. Mm-hmm. If the ocean rise up and swallow me whole, the wind, the rain that buffet my soul, it just kind of, I'm gonna roll with it. Yeah. I'm gonna do the best I can. So that song ever since then has been like this, way of releasing kind of stress, way of releasing tension. And as I was kind of thinking about, coming on this show and what I wanted to do, and we sort of got connected a little bit with your recent show about dissonance and mental health and whatever, right? So what I learned over the years since then was that the thing that's really been affecting my voice is stress. Yeah. How funny is it that I kind of write this song about releasing tension? I didn't even know at the time that what was going on was stress related. Yeah. And now I do.
Yeah, so when you're talking about that you didn't have a voice, it wasn't physical ailment, it wasn't illness, it was anxiety, pretty much.
Basically, yeah. It presented, it's actually, and now I've learned it's a thing, it's called singer's reflux. Mm-hmm. It happens, it presents as though you're sick. It's like clearing your throat, coughing, having a sore throat, whatever. Mm-hmm. But none of the medicine works because you're not sick.
It's not that, yeah.
Right. It's just, it's acid, it's nervous, it's tension, it's whatever. And a lot of singers apparently deal with this, and I'm one of them.
Mm-hmm. Let's take a listen to.
Yeah, we'll listen and find out.
Yeah. So here is "No Control" by Alex Radis.
Oh, I ain't got no control, I ain't got no control. Oh, the wind and the rain, they buffet my soul. Oh, if I can bend and sway like a tree, ain't no wind in this world strong enough to uproot me. Oh, but if I can bend and sway like a tree, ain't no wind in this world strong enough to uproot me. Ain't no wind in this world gonna uproot me. I ain't got no control, I ain't got no control. If the ocean rise up and swallow me whole, oh, but if I can balance on top of that wave, oh, my watery grave will just have to wait. Oh, my watery grave will just have to wait. I ain't got no control, I ain't got no control over what people do and where people go. But if I can love someone who's different than me, got no reason to worry, nothing to fear. Got no reason to worry. Got no reason to worry. I ain't got no reason to worry. Nothing to fear.
Belly of a Whale by Blair, Captain Crimmins.
So you're going to play something from that?
Yeah, absolutely.
Awesome. Well, I'm going to give you center stage here, and if you want to kind of set up this particular song, we'll come off, then we'll come back on and talk about it.
And speaking of my wife, we will argue about who came up with the idea for this. I mean, it's about being trapped in the belly of a whale, which I think is a Pinocchio thing. But while you're there, trapped in the belly of the whale, you might need to reuse a few things that's come up. So
I'm living in the belly of a whale, not sure how I got here. How long it's been, I really can't tell, but I got all I need right here. So swim up with the jaws and take the throat straight down. When you get to the tail, then you miss the turnaround. And right here in the belly of a whale, and I don't think I'm gonna leave. Well, it took a little time, but I made it on mine, and now I'm feeling right here at home. I built the clamshell kitchen, I can cook up all my fishing in a seaweed bed where I can lay my head. I got a big soak of stuff for the pelican fuck, so if you ever wanna come on by, it might smell a bit funny in the big whale's tummy, but soon you're gonna understand why. I'm living in the belly of a whale, I'm not sure how I got here. How long it's been, I really can't tell, but I got all I need right here. So swim over the jaws and take the throat straight down. When you get to the tail, well, then you miss the turnaround. And I'm right here in the belly of a whale, I don't think I wanna leave. We go up, we go down. I play my clamshell piano sitting on an empty can, floating all around. I use every little thing that
washing between those big whale lips down to me. I built a little home ecosystem of my own in a whale belly under the sea. I'm living in the belly of a whale, not sure how I got there. How long it's been, I really can't tell, but I got all I need right here. So swim over the jaws and take the throat straight down. When you get to the tail, well, then you best turn around. And I'm right here in the belly of a whale. I don't think I wanna leave. Well, people, come on, start singing along. With a little imagination, we can stop wasting. Well, the world is what you make it. Make sure that you don't take it all and throw it in a garbage can. Find another thing to do with it, mix and reuse it so you never find another again. Well, I do all I can, and I'm living in the belly of a whale. I'm living in the belly of a whale. I'm living in the belly of a whale. I'm living in the belly of a whale.
Thank you.
That song is just so much fun. If people want to find that, it's going to be under Captain Crimmins and the Storyboat Band. And it is a whole album of children's music that's all kind of on that same theme. And
DIY or die by A Day Without Love.
we would love to. I think you had said you might be able to show off your left-handed guitar playing skills. This is not a mirrored image. We made sure of it. We wanted to bask in the glory of the left-handed playing.
Sure.
Of Brian Walker. And so we'll come off screen. We'll let you have center stage. You can intro the song. And basically this is kind of coming to the part where this, your more recent release and this song being on that particular album, Tour is Not a Road Trip. So we will let you kind of intro that and play some tracks off it.
Sure.
Absolutely. Thank you, Brian.
Hello, everyone. This is DIY or Die. It was on Tour is Not a Road Trip, and it's also on Stranger That You Met Before. And the song is about staying true to your values and not selling your soul for the purpose of profit or fame. So here we go. I sing in houses and you sing for corporate. I know that one of us sucks. I can say and do what I want. DIY or die to me. Change the way you see yourself. I sing with reverb, you sing with auto-tune. I don't like the way you sing. You just wanna be me, and I want to sing. Change the way you sing your song. I sing with a lot of time, you sing with a lot of clout. Sometimes we're all the same. You just sing for fame, and I sing to reclaim. Change the way you fill that void. You said that you wouldn't sell out, pay to play for your name. You said that you wouldn't sell out, pay to play for your fame. And you said that you wouldn't sell out, pay to play for your name. And you said that you wouldn't stop, pay to play for your fame. 'Cause I sing in houses and you sing for corporate. I sing in houses and you sing for corporate. I know that one of us sucks. I can say and do what I want. DIY or die to me.
That's such a great song, and we talked about it before coming on. The video for that song is amazing too. So it's almost like a mini movie. Like people need to check that one out.
Yeah.
That's